All right, today we're at the studio of South Tampa, led by Grammy-nominated music educator Ernesta Chicklowski. Her students simply call her Miss Chick. Here's my story.
The studio of South Tampa is not just a music studio. It's a haven created by Ernesta Chicklowski, who has dedicated the last 24 years to teaching at Roosevelt Elementary. Recognized as the State of Florida Music Educator of the Year and a 3-time Grammy nominee, Mrs. Chick founded this studio out of her deep love for music and her unwavering commitment to inspire the creative genius within each student.
Well, this is my passion. It is an absolutely fantastic place here in South Tampa for us to be able to connect with students, be able to connect with them outside of the classroom and just cultivate the arts and creativity and just being able to watch them grow, in the arts, in music, in theater. All of it is where our heart is, and this is where I want to see kids continue to flourish.
Nestled in South Tampa, the studio offers piano, guitar, musical theater classes, and vocal training all year round, inspiring children ages 5 through 18. For Mrs. Chick, it's all about her mission, her why, her reasons for pouring her heart and soul into every child.
But my why is the child is smiling. A child is being noticed. They're being seen, they're heard. And so I say, hey, they may not be playing the right chords, but guess what? They feel like they are making music. That becomes the next thing that helps them to connect with music, the relevancy. The why is like the reason I go to work every day. And I say that to myself, that why statement, as I'm driving to work, as I'm getting ready to start the day. That's like my hype up music. What's a why? Remember the why. The why is not about what you do every day, it's how you do it every day.
And her students and parents feel that uplifting encouragement every single day.
Everybody here is really nice. They help you learn how to play new instruments, how to do new dance moves, and all these other things. And they have a bunch of different stuff. They have summer camps, they have musical theater, they have a show choir, which is called Showstoppers. She always has so much energy that she brings when she comes, and she just always helps us learn and always makes you feel special and all that.
Studio South Tampa, it's just really fun and it just makes me feel more confident. The studio has helped me find my voice. Now I'm not as quiet and my parents and friends actually need to tell me to be quieter.
Ernesta is just a fantastic educator. She has so much passion, and so for our kids to be able to be around that joy and energy all the time, and then learning the performing arts. My daughter really loves to sing and act and dance, but there's a lot of other kids here that are doing instruments, but the confidence that you learn from performing arts bleeds over everywhere, right? So that is going to be the kid that is going to say, hey, I'm going to speak up in class now, right? So what they're learning here from Ernesta is going to help them lifelong.
My kids, as they've grown up, have different interests in arts and music. Sometimes they want to sing, or sometimes they are now in a phase where they want to learn to play an instrument. They were in a run where they want to do musical theater, and every time they had something that was interesting to them in that world, this was the place.
You see, what happens here goes far beyond the lessons being taught. These students gain the confidence that helps them on their life journey.
Watching a child just grow and blossom who was afraid to speak in front of others, who might have a physical disability, maybe has a physical difference, and maybe those things are what makes them feel a little less confident throughout their school day. But when they're here, it's about what we're doing together and what we're growing together, and just seeing that shed away and seeing that the music is what brings us together. So that's, to me, that is the moment that just makes me go, oh yes, this is where I'm doing this.
It gives me confidence in knowing that there is people here who can make you feel special and you can help. They're an influence on you to make other people feel special when you're at school or somewhere else. We go across Florida and we'll go to Universal, we'll go to Disney, and we'll perform there and do all these different kinds of things, which has really helped me be more confident in front of other people.
The studio of South Tampa boasts a power-packed team of educators who fuse their talents, experience, and skills to inspire their students, all under the philosophies instilled by Mrs. Chick.
She is an amazing leader and mentor and even more of a friend. She puts all of her heart and soul into everything that she does for our students, and the way that you see her, I like to explain it as almost a human embodiment of sunshine. the way that she is with just you and I is the same way that she is with the children, and it's inspiring for a young teacher like myself, and it's just an incredible experience.
She works at Roosevelt and she does here afterward. It's amazing how she can fit everything into one day.
Oh man, let me tell you, the fun, energy, and excitement these students experience every day transcends into every lesson being taught. The vision of the Studio of South Tampa is to also work with foundations to help bring this experience to underserved communities as well.
Tampa, but I want to go beyond that and being able to work with students and children all over who just need the arts, who I know how important the fundamentals of just building the connections of arts and education and how it is just life-changing for them. And it's not always accessible to everyone. So wanting to reach the community, charities, organizations that help students that are underserved, I want to be able to reach those walls because that's where you really make the life change for kids. And I don't want it to ever be cost prohibitive.
For Mrs. Chick, nothing is more satisfying than seeing her longtime students fulfill their dreams.
That's a wrap from the studio of South Tampa. For Good Life Tampa Bay on MOR TV, I'm H. John Mejia.
Provide your children with a life-changing experience. Visit thestudiosouthampa.com. That's thestudiosouthampa.com.